What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another platinum trophy video for you guys. Today I'm going to be getting the platinum trophy in Need for Speed Shift on the PlayStation 3. Now the last trophy that I do have to earn is Epic Master, which is to earn 20 epic badges. As you're playing through the game, you're going to do things like beat all of the rivals, beat all of the series, and you're also going to do other things like clean, dirty overtakes, perfect launches, and you could possibly do some things online in order to earn all of these epic badges. Now, I won't go through every single one that you can earn, but in the video, I will talk about a few that you can try to focus on as you are going for these 20 epic badges. Anyway, with all of that being said, let's get right into this video. I was live streaming myself getting this platinum over on Twitch. I do live stream all my platinum trophies and various other games over there. So if you want to follow me, there's a link for that down in the description below. It's twitch.tv/Snickel. So I do want to disclose before we get into this video any farther that the servers for this game are going to be going down on August 31st of 2021. Now, what that will affect, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if that will affect the leveling or things like that. There is one DLC trophy that is online related. The DLC was delisted, I believe, back in May. Now, with that being said, with there being 6 badges for online, you're probably thinking, well, you can't get all of the epic badges. Well, there are a total of 27 epic badges throughout the game. So this gives you some variability if you do want to skip a badge here or there. So if you are able to do the online and get some of those badges, I would advise to get some of them because they are kind of easy. So there are 6 online badges that you can go for epic. So there are levels to the badges. There's like a beginner, which is like you haven't touched it, bronze, silver, gold, and then epic. And they kind of progress as you finish like levels or tiers of them. So to get some of the epic badges online, you must win 200, or not win, you must come on in a podium position for 250 online races, which is a bit ridiculous. I don't advise for anybody to go for that. The other ridiculous epic badge that's online is to win the driver duel championship, which, if you guys have played Shift 2, is essentially the King of the Hill trophy, which again, I would not advise going for. You shouldn't do that unless you really want to or have to. There are 4 epic badges, or 4 badges that you can get epic in the online mode. The first one being, I believe you need to win every single you have to win on every single drift track, and then there's also one for winning on every single track in each country. So there's like Europe, US, and Japan tracks. You have to win on every single one of those tracks online. Now, I don't remember the number off the top of my head. I believe I want to say that there's around 40 tracks in the game, 40 to 50 tracks. So if you're doing that between 2 people, you're talking about 100 races between doing all of the tracks for the wins with the drift event as well. So doing those will get you 4 epic badges. Now, to get all of the other 16 epic badges, you can do various things throughout the game. The main thing that I would focus on going for these epic badges is you should do as much of the career as possible, but you don't have to do all of it. So what I would focus on in the career is things like series, because there's an epic badge for completing all the series, and there's also an epic badge for beating all the rivals. So what I would do is go through the championships, figure out which ones have rivals at the end, because typically the rivals will require you to get a podium position on every single event in that championship in order to unlock the rivals. So you'll kind of have to do all those. And most of those will consist of doing a series as well. So you're gonna kind of be forced to more or less do series and then rivals if you focus on it that way. As you're playing through the career, you're obviously also going to get other things like clean overtakes, dirty overtakes. If you start at the beginning, you can get perfect launches. If you're kind of maneuvering your cars and paying attention to it as you're playing throughout the game, you can also get the loyalty badges, which essentially what you have to do is have 3 cars in each country of manufacture get above 100 miles. You'll also get epic badges for doing clean races, which is what I'm going for here. I'm kind of cheesing the clean race epic badge by doing essentially a 1v1 on a 1 lap of all of the tracks. Another thing you can do if you're pretty good at racing games is you can perfect all of the courses or master all the courses, and that will give you 3 more epic badges. So you just have to go into those badges in your driver profile, see which ones kind of fit your taste of playing, and then go from there. There were a few that I didn't get, which I believe I didn't do all of the Europe mastery challenges because you have to do the Nordschleife, and then I didn't do all of the Japan clean races because I didn't have to. But the clean races are easy ones to kind of cheese. But I would just advise playing through the game, do some of the online, and then clean up after the fact anything that you need to clean up. So this should be my last race here that I have to do on the last US track, which will get us the trophy Epic Master, and then we will get the Platinum Trophy, just called a Platinum Trophy. This is a pretty old Need for Speed game. I'm glad to finally get it done. But anyway, let's take a look at this list. So here it is, 100% with the Platinum. It does have DLC, but this is one of those old PS3 games where the DLC is included in the list. So as you're looking through the trophy list here, there's going to be trophies for unlocking all of the different tiers, winning the Live World Championship, reaching level, I believe it is 50, and then earning all types of badges. So essentially all you need to do for the trophies is reach level 50, beat the live championship, and then earn 20 epic badges out of the 27. Now you'll see a few trophies at the bottom. Those are the DLC trophies. Those aren't too bad. That's just going to require you to essentially get all of the stars throughout all of the DLC events, and then you're going to have to win a race online with each of the DLC cards. So again, not bad at all. Anyway, here's the profile. Trophy level 546, 60%. I've got 12,695 total trophies. I've got 8,612 bronze, 2,820 silver, 1,066 gold, 197 platinums, and like I said, 12,695 total trophies if you're into that numbers kind of stuff. And here's the Platinum Trophy itself. Again, just Platinum Trophy. In the old age of PS3 Platinum Trophies, when this was a new thing, they did not have too much creativity when it came to the Platinum Trophy names. So I had a lot of fun playing this game. This was something that I picked up way back in the day that I had originally played, but I kind of lost interest in playing it because I wasn't a huge fan of simulation games. Now, I am going to rag on the game here for a second because I have to say that when it comes to simulation racing, this has to be one of the worst simulators in terms of physics. The physics of this game are awful. Now, I am blown away with the fact that there is tire deformation in the game. That is awesome. But the cars bounce around way too much considering that we're driving on professional circuits. That is ridiculous. And also you can tell that the physics are really wonky because if you hit like curves or walls too hard sometimes, the car will just float in the air. Like if you're riding along a wall and then you start to hit a turn on that wall, the car will just float in the air. So you could tell the physics there, the physics are just not there sometimes. Now, I am very intrigued to get into Shift 2, which I will be getting into shortly after this. I'll be playing the run next. But that is the one thing that I'm going to rag on with the game is definitely the physics. I don't understand it. And also the AI can be pretty stupid at times, but that's AI, man. I really can't rag on the AI too much because really every simulation game you play, the AI is just not... They're not smart, okay? Let's not get over our heads here. They're not smart. I like the customization. I like the leveling up. I like the works abilities. The drifting was a little weird just because of the physics, I believe. So I wasn't a huge fan of the drifting because of the physics. I think they kind of build off of each other. But other than that, I really enjoyed the game and I really enjoyed it going for the platinum. I believe I played a little more than I really should have because I didn't really know about the Just Series and Rivals stuff until later on, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. I'd rather overplay a game than underplay a game. So let's talk about some numbers here. So difficulty out of 10 to get this platinum, you're looking at probably about a 5 or a 6. The only reason I say it's about average or above average is because you are able to pick and choose which of those epic badges you want to do. Now, granted, you do have to do 20 of them, but if you are able to get some of those epic badges pretty easily, either through online or getting perfect launches or things like that, you don't have to go for the course mastery. You can go for anything, and you can kind of knock out the course mastery and the difficulty based badges if you're not good at racing games. So with that being said, you can knock out the difficulty that the game has to offer other than the physics, because you can't knock that out. That's just part of the game. So I'm going to give this about a 5 to 6 because it is a simulation game and you do have to deal with those physics. So a little bit above average. Time it takes to get the platinum, you're probably looking at around 30-ish hours, give or take. I know it could probably take way less and it could probably take way more, just depending on your skill level and your knowledge of it before going into the game. But I think 30 hours is probably pretty median when it comes to everyone playing the game. So 5 or 6 out of 10, about 30 hours to get the platinum. I would advise going for it if you're able to, but I'm telling you right now, you need to stick it in for the long haul because those physics will drive you absolutely crazy. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like. Down in the comments below, let me know anything about the game, if you've played it, if you're planning on playing it, any questions you have. I will answer all of those down in the comments below. Down in the description below, you'll find links to all types of stuff, my Twitter, my Twitch, a podcast, other trophies like this, Discord server. So go check any of that stuff out. I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, like I said, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. And I hope to see you all around sometime soon.